Welcome to the third part of news across Nigeria, and away from labor matters to security. In spite of its numerous challenges, the Nigeria police has continued to tackle crime in parts of the country with a view to arrest several suspects. Some of the suspects arrested are being held for the kidnap of Senator Iyabo Anishulo in Ogun State and the murder of Dr. Ivy Owana in Akwa-Ibom State. The police authorities are appealing to the public to assist by providing information in curbing crime.
The Nigeria police appears to be achieving remarkable feats in solving crime in parts of the country. Several suspects involved in various criminal activities are paraded here by the Delta State Police Command. They are accused of committing acts such as armed robbery, oil bunkering, and kidnapping. National President of the Yoruba Progress Union Youth Wing was also rescued, even as the Delta State Police Commissioner restated the command's commitment towards curbing crime.
The kidnappers on sighting the combined team on rescue mission escaped and abandoned the victim, who was rescued and caught. While this was going on also, the Special Anti-Robbery Squad stumbled on some persons along Sakele Road while on patrol and arrested two suspects.
In a related development in Akwa-Ibom State, the police arrested the suspect of a late Dr. Ivy Owana, head of pathology, University of Uyo Teaching Hospital. 4 other suspects, including a woman, were also paraded for alleged murder and robbery.
We have promised Akwa-Ibomites through the Commissioner of Police, CP Murtala Osman Mani, will find the man who had actually done this, to the pathologist. On this note, we say back to Akwa-Ibom and back to the family of the young lady, 44-year-old Ivy, head pathology, back at University Uyo Teaching Hospital. Our condolences. But again, we set to work, and we have promised Akwa-Ibomites that we will make sure that we deliver. On that promise, we've done that. It's called commitment to duty.
And in Ogun State, members of the Police Community Relations Committee are having a security meeting with the State Police Commissioner to seek a common front in addressing security issues across the state's 3 senatorial districts.
Stepping up our game in ensuring that our men continue to go after these bad guys. The court activities in the Jebode axis drastically reduced.
That's not all. While answering questions on the latest concerning the kidnap of Senator Iyabo Anishulo, the commissioner informed the press that 7 people have been arrested in connection with the incident.
I want the people of the state to have this trust and the belief that police and security agencies can bust any kidnap cases. Not necessarily them paying them ransom. Paying them ransom will continue to encourage them. And with the state-of-the-art equipment we have now, definitely we can bust any of the cases.
While the police continues to grapple with security challenges, it, however, assures residents across the states of safety of their lives and property, with other security agencies in fighting crime.
Also concerning security, a suspected murder case has been reported in the northeast over the killing of a man, his wife, and his 2 daughters by his son in Potiskum, Yobe State. In Yola, the Adamawa State capital, a federal high court in Yola has also sentenced 8 persons to 20 years in prison for killing 2 NDLEA officials.
The residents of Bataya Ward of Potiskum, the largest town in Yobe State, are not in a good mood. Following the death of Malam May Bisco, a well-known man in the area. He and his wife and 2 daughters were murdered by their son, Adamu, who is now in police custody. A witness narrates the story.
I was sleeping when Adamu came looking very sad. I sought to know what was happening to him, but he declined comment. I never knew he was strategizing to kill his parents. He started with his father in a separate room and later moved to his mother in the other, before his sisters, who woke up crying for help late that night.
The other brother of the suspect, Husseini Audu, also tells his ordeal.
These people he killed were my parents, and he's my younger brother. I discussed with my mother on some key family issues, and when I came out of the house, I saw him looking very worried, and I then counseled about life. Little did I know he was planning such an evil act. I know him to be a serious drug addict, and I'm sure he did this under the influence of illicit drugs.
Potiskum police officers are yet to officially confirm the tragedy. Meanwhile, in neighboring Adamawa State, the Federal High Court in Yola has sentenced 8 persons to 20 years imprisonment on 2-count charge of conspiracy to stop NDLEA officers from carrying out their lawful duties and the murder of 2 officers of the Nigerian Drug Law Enforcement Agency.
Nobody should take laws into his hands. Particularly, I can say it's a victory to NDLEA officers as well as all the law enforcement agents in this country and at large, that nobody can just attack a law enforcement officer anyhow and go scot-free.
It is a truly unfortunate incident in Potiskum, but an indicator that sometimes the greatest danger might not be from strangers, but from the very ones you trust.
Finally, and in the southwestern part of the country, more pressure appears to be mounting on the Lagos state government to rescind its decision to relocate the popular Mile 12 market. The latest of such an appeal is coming from the governor of Kano State, Umar Ganduje, who paid the traders a solidarity visit. During the meeting, he appealed to the traders to offer their support to the Lagos state governor, whom he said was very concerned about the state of security challenges at the market.
We have come to beg, because that is the only way. Governor of Lagos State is the chief security of Lagos, and nobody knows the problem of security more than himself. And we must do all what we can do to make sure that the chief security officer is governing his state in peace. And the second reason why we came is to build a synergy, a cooperation for investment between Kano and Lagos, to see how we can forge ahead. These people are contributing to the economic development of Lagos State. And this Mile 12, he assured me he will assist these people.
Governor of Kano State, Umar Ganduje. And that's where we leave it for this edition of News Across Nigeria, where we tell you what's happening now across the entire Nigerian Federation, north, south, east, and west. I'm Olumide Macaulay. See you again.